Hello, everybody. It's me again. Trust we're all okay. See, everyone's in. Everyone says hi, Anne. Anne says hi, everyone, or hello, everyone, or hello. Couple to join by the look of it. Not sure. I think Jill, possibly. Anyone been to a pub yet? They said, yeah, we call it the kitchen. I was thinking about going out to a pub. I think a few people went out yesterday. I know Lynn went round to the house in the tree and said it's absolutely fine. Loads of tables spare. So people know. Spoke to Martin Spackman on Sunday. I think he's itching to get out at some stage. But it's just at the moment it's all right during the day. It's just a bit fresh in the evenings. So who we got there? Who we waiting for? We got maybe Steve and Viv. Who else? Maybe Jill. Apart from that, I think that's it. Give them another couple of minutes. See if they join in. I know Steve doesn't join in every week. Depends if they're on grandparent duties. I haven't seemed to got round to that stage just yet. We just say hello and a couple of hours and then that's it. So got a nice, normal, easy quiz tonight as usual. Nothing too difficult. They're not difficult because I know all the answers. All right, we give it another, say, 2 minutes. Give Jill a chance to join, but otherwise we'll get going. I see the club was open for takeaway coffees and teas, etc. this week, so I don't know whether they've opened up their tables for people to sit outside. Not sure what's happening. Someone will tell us, no doubt. But certainly, I don't think anything's going to happen bar-wise up there before the 17th of May. Unless we have a rip-roaring heat wave, I suppose. It could always happen. All right, I'm going to start at 10 past if Jules is not there. Dave's cooking another salad tonight. So do you soak everything in the Pinot then, Dave, or what? Or don't you have to put brandy on it to flambe your salad? Yeah. I just remember the first time I had my ice cream set on fire. I didn't know what was happening. Yeah, fair enough. I understand. All right then. Looks like we probably got no Jill and Steve tonight. So if everybody's ready, might as well get going. It's 10 past 8. Giving people a chance to join in. Depends if they've woken up. Probably been out getting sunburnt or something. All right then. Talking of food, Dave. Question number 1. The Irish dish colcannon traditionally sees mashed potato mixed with which leafy greens? For me, guys, tonight it's Pepsi Max. I don't know if I'm allowed to advertise on YouTube, but too late. So question 1 was the Irish dish colcannon. Question 2, it's about another vegetable, I think. Which Swede became the first foreign national to manage the England football team in January 2001? Sorry, Mr. Manager. So which Swede became the first foreign national to manage the England football team in January 2001? Question number 3. Which word can follow both jelly and sword to give the names of two creatures? So which word can follow both jelly and sword to give the name of two creatures? Question number 4. Why was ever given in the news recently? Why was ever given in the news recently? Evergiven. Ever given. Question number 5. Who won the 2017 Oscar for Best Actress for her role in the film La La Land? Who won the 2017 Oscar for Best Actress for her role in the film La La Land? Question number 6. From where do the elements uranium, neptunium and plutonium take their names? Fairly straightforward, I think. Question 6. From where do the elements uranium, neptunium and plutonium take their names? Question number 7. Bit like Eurovision, this one. No. Which country puts Suomi on its postage stamps, or Suomi? I don't know how that's pronounced. Suomi. Suomi? Something like that. So which country puts Suomi on its postage stamps? Suomi. Yeah, I'd be useless at doing Eurovision with all these names. I'm useless at doing quizzes, but there you go. Question number 8. Which former Prime Minister was born in Huddersfield? Yeah, straightforward again. Which former Prime Minister was born in Huddersfield? Question number 9. Which children's favourite lived at 32 Windsor Gardens, Notting Hill, London? Which children's favourite lived at 32 Windsor Gardens, Notting Hill, London? There you go. Mick's favourite subject. Which trio in the 80s had hits with Cruel Summer, Robert De Niro's Waiting and Venus? Don't let me down, Mick. So which trio in the 80s had hits with Cruel Summer, Robert De Niro's Waiting and Venus? Oop, wrong one. Let's put that one back up. That's better. Which one I got here? Okay then. So question 1, the Irish dish called cannon traditionally sees mashed potato mixed with which leafy greens? 2, which Swede became the first foreign national to manage the England football team in January 2001? 3, which word can follow jelly and sword to give the names of two creatures? 4, why was ever given in the news recently? Should all be one word, my typo. Question 5, who won the 2017 Oscar for Best Actress for a role in the film La La Land? 6, from where do the elements uranium, neptunium and plutonium take their names? 7. Which country put Suimi on its postage stamps? 8. Which former Prime Minister was born in Huddersfield? 9. Which children's favourite lived at 32 Windsor Gardens, Notting Hill? And 10. Which trio in the 80s had hits with Cruel Summer, Robert De Niro's Waiting, and Venus? Give you a minute so you can argue amongst yourselves if there's only one of you. And if there's two of you, you're probably not listening to the other person anyway. Okay, let's have some answers. Bing. So the Colcannon is traditionally potato mixed with cabbage. Sven-Göran Eriksson was the Swede who became the first foreign national to manage the England football team. Which word can follow both jelly and sword to give their names? That's fish. Why was he ever given a news release? That was a ship that was stuck in the Suez Canal. So whatever you want to put about the Suez Canal, boat, whatever, you know the answer. Emma Stone was the best actress for a role in La La Land. Obviously, uranium, Neptune, and plutonium all came from their names from the planets in our solar system. Suomi, on its postage stamps, come from Finland. Harold Wilson was the Prime Minister born in Huddersfield. Paddington Bear lived at 32 Windsor Gardens, Notting Hill. And Cruel Summer, Robert De Niro's Waiting, and Venus, Bananarama. Yay! It's a Bananarama question. I haven't had one of those for a long while. Beepy-deepy-dee. Hands springing into action on the other side, on the other computer. So scores are pinging through. Expect them all to be 10s as usual. If they're not, well, it'll be close. Bing bong! You're going to get a little me back. There I am. All right. This round should be all very, very easy. It's purely 50-50. I'll give you two answers. You've got to work out which is the right one. So, yeah, just 50-50. One or the other. I'm sure there'll be a few wrong guesses. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe you're all really good on these. Okay then, let's get going. Question number 1. What colour is the lid on a traditional jar of Marmite? Is it black or is it yellow? So as you can see, 50-50. So what colour is the lid on a traditional jar of Marmite? Is it black or is it yellow?
I'm still waiting for Mick, I think.
Sorry, Anne's just checking. See, I think.
I haven't got Mick's.
Sorry?
I haven't got Mick's for me.
Your score hasn't come through, Mick. Do you want to post it through again? If you, unless you're having problems with the internet. Anyway, let me know. I'm sure it will come through in a second. So, question number 2. Peter Simple, Jack Horner, and Ben Nevis have all won which sporting event? Was it the Grand National or the Cheltenham Gold Cup? Peter Simple, Jack Horner, and Ben Nevis have all won which sporting event? The Grand National or the Cheltenham Gold Cup?
Oh, that next now.
Yeah, it's all right. Anne says fine, thank you. All right. Question number 3. What is the most popular spectator sport in Spain? Is it bullfighting or football? So what is the most popular spectator sport in Spain? Is it bullfighting or football? Question number 4. In Scotland, what is Berwick law? Berwick, Law. Berwick law. Is it an extinct volcano or a loch? So in Scotland, what is Berwick law? An extinct volcano or a loch? Question number 5. What unusual record was held by Dale Wright in 1997 at the age of 29? Britain's youngest grandfather or the world's most tattooed man? So what unusual record was held by Dale Wright in 1997 at the age of 29? Was he Britain's youngest grandfather or the world's most tattooed man? Question number 6. What once common sign is derived from the Medici family crest? Is it a key outside a locksmith's or pawnbroker's balls? So what once common sign is derived from the Medici family crest? Is it a key outside a locksmith's or the pawnbroker's balls? Question number 7. Who had a UK top 10 in the 50s with Love and Marriage? Was it Frank Sinatra or Dean Martin? So who had a UK top 10 in the 50s with Love and Marriage? Was it Frank Sinatra or Dean Martin? Question number 8. What flavour is the liqueur triple sec? Cherry or orange? What flavour is the liqueur triple sec? Cherry or orange? Question number 9. Eurostar services to Paris and Brussels began in 1994 from which London terminal station? Was it Waterloo or Liverpool Street? So question 9. Eurostar services to Paris and Brussels began in 1994 from which London terminal station? Was it Waterloo or Liverpool Street? And finally, question number 10 in this 50-50 round. What is the more common name of myeloid tissue? MYELOID. Is it cartilage or bone marrow? What is the more common name of myeloid tissue? MYELOID. Is it cartilage or bone marrow? Round 2, here we go. Time for recap. What colour is it in a traditional jar of Marmite? Black or yellow? Peter Simple, Jack Horner and Ben Nevis won which sporting event? Grand National Gentleman Gold Cup. What is the most popular spectator sport in Spain? Bullfighting or football? In Scotland, what is Berwick Law? An extinct volcano or a loch? What unusual record was held by Dale Wright in 1997 at the age of 29? Britain's youngest grandfather or the world's most tattooed man? 6. What once common signs derived from the Medici family crest? Key outside a locksmith or the pawnbroker's balls? 7. Who had a UK top 10 hit in the 50s with Love and Marriage? Frank Sinatra or Dean Martin? 8. What flavour is liqueur? Triple sec, cherry or orange? Eurostar services began from which London station? Was it Waterloo or Liverpool Street? And myeloid tissue, is it more common name cartilage or bone marrow? Anne's busy typing, so someone must be asking something. Give you a minute or so, or a little bit. Now, 50-50 is always a bit of an argument unless you definitely know the answer. Always get a coin out of the pocket. Done that before. Okay then, let's have some answers for round 2. So the colour of the lid on the Nutrition jar of Marmite is yellow. Peter Simple, Jack Horn and Ben Nevis are all Grand National winners. Football is the most spectacular spectator sport in Spain. Berwick Law is an extinct volcano. Dale Wright in 1997 became Britain's youngest grandfather. So, question 6, it was the pawnbroker's balls from the Medici family crest that was most commonly hung outside shops. Love and Marriage was a song sung or a top 10 hit by Frank Sinatra. Triple sec is orange. The Eurostar service originally started from Waterloo before it moved to its home now in St Pancras, I believe. And myeloid tissue is bone marrow. So today we have pictures. We have a dozen pictures. One of my made up rounds. So there'd be a little bit of question underneath as to what I want. All fairly straightforward. I'll put them on the screen just in case the prints do something. It depends what you're operating off of. But if you're operating off a television screen, like I think a lot of you do, then they're quite a lot clearer. But I will read them out for those ones who are operating off a little screen like mine. Because on the system that I use to actually put it through onto YouTube, I'm only on like a quarter screen, so it's quite small on my screen. Right, let's take those off. We don't need those anymore. Bernie. Bernie's answers. Well, I'll put the pictures up anyway. Better take this off so that it doesn't confuse anything. Your screens will all go. Yeah, the screens will all go blank, or will they? You're right. Okay. Pictures. There we go. Right, 12 pictures. So there we go. Question number 1 is where is it? Number 2 is which county? Number 3, the app logo for which company? Number 4 is which game show? 5 is which US state is it in? What's the film? Iconic film, 75. Who's the celebrity in hiding? Whose flag? Who is it? Number 9. Whose stadium is it? Number 11, which British golfer is it? And 12, which sitcom did that come from? So I will leave you to ponder on those for a while, and I will shut up. Okay, you can hear me back in the room. And maybe the resizing on some of these pictures makes it a little bit difficult. Because obviously some of them start out as very big pictures and have to be reduced to go down onto the screen. So hopefully, yeah, we'll do something else again next week. But there you go. All right, I think we'll give some answers. I think you've had enough time on this. And it's answer time, folks. So there we go. The first one is Aintree, or if you like, Liverpool Racecourse. I'll take that. The county is Gloucestershire. 3, the logo is Amazon. 4, it's the set for Britain's Brightest Family. 5, it's obviously Mount Rushmore, which is in South Dakota. The film was One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. 7, the picture was Dustin Hoffman, once dressed up as a woman in Tootsie, I do believe. I mean, you could have put Robbie Williams, I suppose, as Mrs. Doubtfire, but it was Dustin Hoffman. 8, the flag is Iceland. 9, Sonic the Hedgehog. It's Manchester United's ground, Old Trafford. I'll be generous, take either. The golfers, Justin Rose, and the bus was in Gavin and Stacey. So I'll give you a little while to put those answers through. Sometimes they are a bit blurred. Maybe it's just my eyesight. Maybe less wine, Dave.
I've got 10, so it's not good.
Most of them got 10.
It's got 10.
Yeah, that's okay. So there's 12 answers. Yeah, 10's about a good score, I would have thought, on those. Yeah, just have to be careful on resizing pictures sometimes. But there you go. It's a quiz. It's fun. Ho ho. All right, Theo. Here's me back. Oh, what should we have? What should we have? Said the drunken sailor. Since we mentioned House in the Tree earlier, let's go back to the House in the Tree. I have to say that there are other pubs in the area if people want to visit them. Bernie, if you're still with us, just join in the quiz. It's if you've got your internet back on, just join in for a bit of fun. I've put a couple of anagrams in tonight, so we'll start in round 3 with an anagram, and then we'll start round 4 with one as well. Hopefully they're not too difficult, they're not long ones. And there is a clue that goes with them, so shouldn't be too difficult. And got most of them in now, then, have we? Yeah, Anne seems to be busy working away on now. All right, then. Let's go on. Obviously, you'll see the anagram again when I put the answers up, the questions up on the screen. Julian's score to come through on pictures. And he's saying sometimes we don't always get them click through. But I'll give you the anagram anyway. Question 1 then is we, W-E, reap, R-E-A-P, dance, D-A-N-C-E, and it's the anagram of a classic novel. It's more than one word anyway.
Julian lost the connection, and so he hasn't got the answers to the picture round.
Answers to the picture round, Julian. Hang on, I'll ping them up on the screen for you. So we had Aintree or Liverpool Racecourse, quite happily take Liverpool. Gloucestershire was the county. Amazon was the logo. Britain's Brightest Family was the quiz show. South Dakota for Mount Rushmore. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest was the film. Dustin Hoffman was the mystery celebrity. Iceland was the flag. Sonic the Hedgehog was number 9. Manchester United, Old Trafford, take either of those for number 10. 11 was Justin Rose, the golfer, and 12 was Gavin and Stacey. So hopefully you've got those. And the start of question number 1 was We Reap Dance, W-E-R-E-A-P, Dance, D-A-N-C-E, is an anagram of a classic novel. Right, let's take those down. Question number 2. What did George Formby choose as his luxury item on Desert Island Discs? What did George Formby choose as his luxury item on Desert Island Discs? Yeah, who's leaning on my... Oh, no, I better not sing that. Because I can't sing. Question number 3. For which sport is the Indira Gandhi Gold Cup contested? For which sport is the Indira Gandhi Gold Cup contested? Question number 4. The lack of what element in the body causes rickets? The lack of what element in the body causes rickets? Or chemical, I suppose. So lack of what element in the body causes rickets? Question number 5. Where would you find number 7 flanked by the numbers 19 and 16? So where would you find number 7 flanked by the numbers 19 and 16? Right. Is it? It's just a minute. Sound streams is excellent. Yeah, it seems to be a problem. We have the television on in the background. It does seem to be a bit of a problem with the television catching up with the streaming tonight, but I don't know whether that's just on our Virgin TV. But it does seem to be buffering at times. But the computer's fine, but it's the TV seems to have a problem tonight. Anyway, question number 6. Which pirate radio ship sank in March 1980? Which pirate radio ship sank in March 1980? I think the ship was called the same as the radio station. Don't think it was different, but anyway. So, which pirate radio ship sank in March 1980? Question 7. What is the rubber or metal tip on a walking stick called? What is the rubber or metal tip on a walking stick called? Question 8. What is the name of the series in which Robbie Coltrane played a character called Fitz? What is the name of the series in which Robbie Coltrane played a character called Fitz? F-I-T-Z. Question 9. What is the only British national daily newspaper not to carry a sports section? What is the only British national daily newspaper not to carry a sports section? And finally, question 10 in this round, probably the easiest one so far tonight. What colour is Postman Pat's cat? What colour is Postman Pat's cat? Always throwing all the easy one in. Let's not do that, eh? I think I might put them the wrong way around. Right, I have a problem in as much as I don't have a recap. I've downloaded the same picture twice, so I can't do much about it now. But so I don't have a recap for round 3. So what I will do is, just for your purposes, I'll read them out again. So We Reap Dance was WEREAPDANCE, is anagram of a classic novel. Question 2, what did George Formby choose as his luxury item on Desert Island Discs? 3, for which sport is the Indira Gandhi Gold Cup contested? 4, the lack of what element is in the body causes rickets? 5, where would you find number 7 flanked by the numbers 19 and 16? 6, which pirate radio ship sank in March 1980? 7, what is the rubber on a metal tip on a walking stick called? 8, what is the name of the series in which Robbie Coltrane played a character called Fitz? 9, what is the only British national daily newspaper not to carry a sport section? And 10, what colour is Postman Pat's cat? So that was the recap on those. I'm hoping I've got the answers on there, but if not, I'll have to read you the answers. I obviously downloaded, I did this late last night, which probably doesn't help. So let's give you some answers to see if the answers work. If not, I've downloaded both of them. There's round 4 twice. Yeah, I've got the answers. Just didn't have the... So We Reap Dance, the classic novel, was War and Peace. George Formby, of course, didn't choose windows or lamppost. He took his ukulele. The Indira Gandhi Gold Cup is contested in hockey. The lack of what element in the body causes rickets? It's calcium. Where would you find the number 7 flanked by numbers 19 and 16? They're on a dartboard. Radio Caroline sank in March 1980. The rubber or metal tip on the bottom of a walking stick is called a ferrule. The name of the series in which Robbie Coltrane played Fitz was Cracker. The only British national daily movement not to carry a sports section is the Financial Times. And of course, Postman Pat with his black and white cat. So, still buffering. Yeah, don't know. Seems to be some problem with the buffering on the TV. Is it? And saying that it's all blurred on the TV tonight. Don't know what's gone wrong. I'll have to have a look at the actual thing that go down. So, War and Peace, ukulele, hockey, calcium on a dartboard, Radio Caroline, Feral, Cracker, Financial Times, black and white. He's the Postman Pat cat. I'm just having a look, see if I can sharpen anything up, but I don't think I can because it's all fixed. And there's no drop frames. Duration's fine. Fade's good. Yeah, just seems to be. Hopefully, it is just a television situation. Right. And round 4 tonight. Again, we're starting with another anagram. did flash up a little bit earlier, but it's the two words are touting, Touting, goon, Goon, to find an anagram of a TV sitcom. I'll give you a clue, it's 3 words. So touting goon, Touting, goon, Goon, anagram of a TV sitcom, and it's 3 words. I think they're still being made these days, but hasn't been on for a year or so. Question number 2. Which newspaper sponsored a darts tournament from 1948 to 1990? Which newspaper sponsored a darts tournament from 1948 to 1990? Question number 3. The wine Jacob's Creek comes from which country? The wine Jacob's Creek comes from which country? Question number 4. What timepiece has the least number of moving parts? Which timepiece has the least number of moving parts? I have to think a little bit laterally for that. So which timepiece has the least number of moving parts? Question 5. Which star of TV show Happy Days has become a successful film director? So which star of TV show Happy Days has become a successful film director? Question number 6. What is the name of the basilica that dominates Montmartre in Paris? What is the name of the basilica that dominates Montmartre in Paris? Anne's been showing a lot of me these on YouTube lately. Walking tours of Paris. So what is the name of the basilica that dominates Montmartre in Paris? Question number 7. On which river was the 2021 boat race? So on which river was the 2021 boat race? It's just taken place between Oxford and Cambridge, but it wasn't in its normal place. So 7 was on which river was the 2021 boat race. Question 8. Which programme on TV is a competition between rival bed and breakfast owners? Which programme on TV is a competition between rival bed and breakfast owners? Question number 9. Sarah Hunter is the current captain of which English female sports team? Sarah Hunter is the current captain of which English female sports team? Finally, last question tonight. According to the Paul Simon song, how many ways are there to leave your lover? I think it's to get off the bus, Gus, and get out the back, Jack, or something. Can't remember. But according to the Paul Simon song, how many ways are there to leave your lover? So round 4, hopefully we have Yee. Yeah, just a few glitches as usual, but nothing more than you would expect from me. So, recap on these questions. Touting Goon, anagram for TV sitcom, and I said not. I did give you a clue. It was 3 words. Which newspaper sponsored the darts tournament from 1948 to 1990? The wine Jacob's Creek comes from which country? Which timepiece has the least number of moving parts? Question 5. Which star of TV show Happy Days became a successful film director? Question 6. What is the name of the basilica that dominates Montmartre in Paris? 7. On which river was the 2021 boat race? I think it was last couple of weeks. Question 8. Which program on TV is a competition between rival bed and breakfast owners? 9. Sarah Hunter is a current captain of which English female sports team? And 10. According to the Paul Simon song, how many ways are there to leave your lover? Scott says he'd love a round of anagrams. If I do a round of anagrams, it could take all night. Have to keep them fairly short, otherwise, as you know, sometimes we take 15 minutes to solve one anagram.
Do an anagram round for the picture round instead of the picture.
Yeah, Anne's just saying I could do an anagram round instead of a picture round. I could do that. Do 10 anagrams for you next week. No, I won't put any anagrams in there. Give you a little bit of time to sort them out. All right, we'll have a look at that one. Okay, let's put up the answers for the last time tonight. And here we go. So Tooting Going, anagram for TV sitcom, said 3 words, it's not going out. The News of the World was the newspaper that sponsored the darts tournament, News of the World Championship. Jacob's Week. Jacob's Creek comes from Australia. Timepiece that has the least number of moving parts is a sundial. So Ron Howard was the star of the TV Happy Days, became a successful film director. The name of the basilica that dominates Montmartre in Paris is the Sacré-Cœur. The boat race was run on the Great Ouse. I did put it in brackets. It was on Ely. I had the special part of the river for the boat race, which I believe Cambridge won. The TV programme that's rival bed and breakfast owners is 4 in a bed. Sarah Hunt is the current captain of the England rugby union team, female of course. And according to Paul Simon's song, there were 50 ways to leave your lover. That's your lot for tonight, and we'll spring into action doing the last round. Sorry if there've been a few problems on the TV screen, but we've had them as well, so not sure what that is, but they're as absolutely clear as anything on the computer, so I'm not sure what's happened there, but well, just have to. It's probably me. Well, it is me. Can't be anyone else, can it? All right, let's put me back on the screen for you if you really want it. Here I am. Okay, as you can see, got the suntan. Well, it's a whiskey tan, I think. Straight out of the Scottish rivers. Pepsi Max tan tonight. Cheers, everyone. Dave. Anne says waiting for Dave. We're always waiting for Dave. It's an occupational, whatever. Hazard. That's the word I was looking for. It's all right. Eyes are a bit. Oh, we have a postman Pat's cat at our door waiting to come in. He's black and white and furry. What? If I let him in, he'll jump all over the computer. Give him a minute. Let him have a meow. He'll be all right. He'll survive. You could always go right way around the front of the house because we've got a cat flap. But like most cats, they're demanding. Yeah, been on telephone duty today and it's been really, really busy. So, yeah. All right, and it's just doing the final scores. I'll just disappear and let them have our furry friend in.
Still waiting for Dave.
Still waiting for Dave. Dave, need your answers. We'll add all the others up and then ping Dave.
That's what I'm waiting for Dave.
Right, okay. Dave stumped me a bit tonight. It was a bit more difficult, was it? Yeah, okay. Don't know, Dave, you got any scores coming through or not? Have we lost contact again? Do we need to do a seance to get Dave back in the so anyway, scores tonight as we've got them so far without Dave. We have Nick and Pauline with 31. We got Linda with 36. We have Andy and Sue with 37. We have Scott and Tracy with 39. We have Chris with 40. And we have Julian with 42. Oh, Dave got 5. So Dave comes in at 34. So thanks, everybody. It was a bit tougher tonight. So maybe we'll make it a bit easier next week. And I'll do you a round of anagrams and we won't have to worry about the pictures. So you can look forward to that. We'll see if we can get a theme for the anagrams. We'll do that. Anyway, good night, everybody. Thanks for joining in. And let's all go to the pub. Oh, no, probably a bit late now. Anyway, have a good week. And thanks again for your support. Speak to you next week. Bye. And it's bye from Anne.